Okay, well, this morning we're going to try to get this 57 Chevy four-door wagon I have running. It hasn't been running for a while, so we're going to have to uncover it first. Let me flip the camera around, take a look at it. This is the this is it. This is the 57 Chevy, all covered up with a tarp. The tarp is kind of disintegrating. It's been sitting there for a while, and I have a couple old surfboards I dug out of the trash people were throwing away just to put on it for effect. I'm going to be using a GoPro camera. This is a 360, but I'm just going to be using it as a hero camera. I'm holding a Osmo camera, and then this is the other little camera I'm going to be using here. Let me get it out of the case. This is the other camera I'm going to be using. It's a Canon G7X. Okay, so let's get started. Let me pull the covers off this wagon, and we'll see if we can get it started. Okay, so let's take a little better look at this car, and let's see. And one of the things I'm going to need to do is try to pump this tire up. Take a look at this, walk around back here. This is a shot of the back. I haven't started it for a while, so I'm going to need to get a battery, some gas, pump the tire up, and let's see what we can do here. Front again. And this is my little curious friend here. He always comes around when I'm working back here and wants to give a helping paw. So, okay, maybe I'll roll the air compressor out here. Let me pop the hood and see what we got. Okay, so what do we got going here? Well, I got a battery in it. I'll check to see if it's still charged up, and if not, I'll charge it. And the other thing I need to do is pump this tire up. So I guess the first thing I'll do is have the keys in here. Yeah, the keys are in it. So let's see if we can. It's a stick shift, make sure it's in neutral. Yeah, battery stayed charged. So I'll just need to maybe prime it, and if it doesn't want to start right away, might be dirty points. Sometimes that helps. clean the points. So this is what this little wagon looks like. It's got a bunch of parts in there. Another one of my unfinished projects. I don't know if I'll ever get around to finishing them all, but I noticed some of the people that I follow on Instagram, YouTube, they don't have a bunch of projects, and they do a real nice job on their car. They spend a lot of money on them and have beautiful interiors and paint jobs, and I really admire them for doing that. But I just have a bunch of cars I collected over the years, and I like them. Hi, it's my GoPro, and so that's how my car hobby's going. So let's go in the garage here, and sometimes I don't always get on Instagram, but when I do, and I do see some of the people I follow, I always give them a like. So if I don't give you a like, it's not because I don't like your video or posting, it's just that I haven't seen it yet. Okay, so here's the air compressor. Let me drag that out. This is a Harbor Freight air compressor. It actually works real good. And I do have a big air compressor outside, but sometimes it's just easier to roll this little portable out there to fill your tires up with. That looks pretty good. I need to get an extension cord. This is a little 51, I think it's a 51 Chevy station wagon, and I think they were the same from 48 to maybe 53. Yeah, 53. And this is what they call a tin woody. This is tin. I think in 1948 they were wood, and I think 48 was the last year of the wood, real wood, and they start making them out of metal and do the wood grain finish on them. So let me get this cord hooked up and get some air pressure in that portable air compressor, and see if that tire will take air. Well, I did get this tire to take air, but it's leaking out just as fast as I can put it in. So we'll just gonna have to replace that tire eventually. So let's check our battery here. I picked up this little battery tester. Tells you the condition of your battery, how much it's charged up, and also you can test the alternator, see if it's working or not. So it's from Harbor Freight. It's $2.79. So put this on the negative side, and we got 12 volts in the battery. So it's medium, it's fair, and then it does have a light. So if it's got 12.5 volts, it'll be good. But if you can see, it's It's in fair condition, but pretty good. Harbor Freight, $2.79, and worth every penny. So, clean some of these cobwebs out of the way. Got my little primary gas bottle there. It's been a while since I started this, and when it does run, it does smoke for a while, but then the smoking goes away. So I think it's the valve guide seals. I think we probably use a valve job. And let me fill the bowl up. It's got a vent tube here, and if you put gas in it, fills the bowl up. It was priming it at the same time. Let me see. Let me choke it a little bit. No, it's not firing. Okay, let me clean the points. See if that helps. Let it warm up a little bit, and I'll walk around back, see how bad it's smoking. I'm not seeing it in the rearview mirror. And it seems to be idling on its own. A little bit of smoke, but yeah, I think it needs some head work. Okay, so we started this video off with the Osmo, and we're ending it with the Canon G7X. And I threw the surfboards up on the roof rack, and that's what it looks like with the surfboards. And these are Aloha roof racks, kind of period correct. So now we can head down to Venice Beach to the breakwater there and flounder around in the shore break, and just become a regular ho-daddy. So that should do it for now. I'm gonna go inside and edit this video and see how it turns out.